Okay, it's going.
Oh God, no.
All your secrets will be revealed to me.
What? Hello everybody, welcome back to the Best Gamer Guys. Or should I say, the best
Writing guys. Yeah, it sounds better in our heads.
Shut up! God! Ah! Anyway, so what this video entails is us pretty much just doing a podcast. Writing a story, because we wanted to get a story down, get some drafts down, and see what we can come up with. So, I guess...
And see how different
we'll
our writing...
freeform it.
Yeah. And see how different our writing styles are.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can write characters and dialogue, and I'm pretty good at coming up with the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't actually write it down in book format really great. Like, I don't know how to explain. Describing the areas and stuff like that.
And that's what I'm good with. So, let's get right into this Jimmy Jam. Alright. So, what are we writing about?
Well, as you can probably tell by the picture, Black Hand is it's a story I came up with.
Okay.
I've been watching... No, let's scratch that. I've been worshipping this show called ReZero recently.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me an idea. I kind of wanted to do a psychological story.
Mm-hmm.
So one day when I was bored at work, I was daydreaming about what type of story it would be.
Okay.
And what I came up with is kind of a possession-like story.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who has no idea what the fuck is going on is possessed by something called the Black Hand.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if it's from like a wizard, demon, whatever yet.
Mm-hmm.
What it is just he gets the Black Hand can make him see visions, or distorted things. Like first it's just like dreams and stuff, but later on, say like he sees his friend walking down the road and then get hit by a car.
Okay.
But he didn't actually get hit by that car. That was just a vision that the Black Hand gave him.
Okay. And are you thinking of it being like a future sight kind of thing? Where like a Final Destination sort of situation? Where like you see people dying before it happens?
No, they don't actually die.
Oh, it's just
just to mess with his fucking head.
Okay.
And later on, and like, who knows, like horror time, there could be horror things, like when he turns around, sees his friend's face, and it's like completely just like fucking demonized, distorted, like crazy.
Okay. What time period do you want this to be in?
That I don't know yet.
Like modern day, medieval, Renaissance, Western?
Definitely not Western.
Western. Have the main character be like Clint Eastwood. Like, my God, my friend just got hit by a car. What's a car? But like, if it's like medieval, like you can see like there'd be a vision of like your friend being like drawn and quartered in front of you and having his like limbs ripped off and like that stretching torture device and stuff like that.
True, yeah, with medieval, or
You
it could
could
be a
get
lot.
really, really gruesome with medieval.
Yeah, we can do that, because I did want it to be psychological, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
I want people who, like, either read it or something to maybe go to a psycho ward after reading it.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess... So, let's see. First we gotta figure out the setting.
So, like, it doesn't have to be necessarily medieval, like people walking around in knight armor, but that type of place, that old-fashioned type of...
It could also be, like, 1950s, where, like... medicine was kind of getting experimentative, and like people were like didn't really care about using rusty knives and stuff like that to operate and like stuff like that, and like just you can get really I guess experimental with it as well. So
make it like Mountain Blade,
like that time period.
Yeah, kind of like Mountain Blade, except the knights and stuff won't be the focus.
Yeah, so like Dark Ages.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like plague and stuff's going on. But there doesn't have to be. This is a fictional world. Setting. Okay. I guess season. Which season do you want it in? Spring, summer, winter, fall?
Summer. Let's just go with summer.
Just summer?
Maybe then it'll go into fall. And who knows how long this is going to be, because it's going to be fucking insane.
It could be in... What season is the most rain? Because you're going to want rain in some kind of story like this to like build atmosphere.
Yeah, would
to
it be spring?
enhance the like really shittiness of it. Yeah, but spring can also be really pretty too, with like blossoming flowers and shit like that.
Okay, make it fall.
Oh, actually, spring would be good because like he could fuck with his head and like see all the blossoming flowers around him just die.
Yes.
Just boom, dead.
Yes, and later on it will actually start possessing him too, like not for long periods of times, but
Like forcing him to do things.
yeah. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe he'll end up killing someone.
Okay, so we want it to be spring. So we'll start with the antagonist, which is the person possessing him,
Yeah,
or whoever the bad guy is.
Yeah, we haven't just. I don't. Like I said, since I didn't know this time period, I didn't know if it was going to be like. I don't know if there's going to be demons in the story. I don't know if there's going to be
Well,
magic.
What it could be is like it could either be. We could go either route. We could go the magic route where he like either like stumbles upon this wizard or like makes a deal with him like in an alley or like.
It's his father that did that.
I know. His father does that, or like
yeah.
his father goes to him because his wife's dying, or like he's dying, or something like somebody's dying, and he wants to save them somehow, but he's got to make this choice of if you want to die or your son. So, we can make it so that he saves his wife, but you have to choose who dies, you or your son. Or we can go the demon route where he does the same thing. He goes to the church first, and the church doesn't give him anything, so he tries the other side of the spectrum, and he makes a deal that way, with the same outcome.
Definitely go with the church setting, because there's this one priest character that I wanted, because since his parents are out, I wanted the main son, like the main character, he now lives in like a church area, like with this priest.
Okay.
Who was actually friends with his dad at one
So
point.
antagonist is demon or
Let's
like
go.
Lucifer?
Let's go with Lucifer.
Okay. Or a demon claiming he's Lucifer, maybe?
Let's make it actually Lucifer.
Just straight up Lucifer. Alright. Protagonists. Well, actually, there's multiple antagonists. So,
Oh, you got a new idea here?
yes. Lucifer. Minions. Possessed. Priest. I'll put a note that says later in the story. Like when everything's really going to shit. Like,
Yeah, I figured this would probably be a good one, cause since you told me once that you made a horror story that was really good that you thought.
mm-hmm.
So I thought with those like visions and times you would be able to go all out.
Oh, I think I still have that story. It's a fucked up story. It's a really like psychological story too.
So yeah, you can go all out with this one. But I don't want it to be all dark all the time, of course. I want it to, when times feel high, your reader feels okay, yay! And then another brick wall hits.
And crushing depression.
Yeah, like ReZero, like I said. I'm worshipping that show right now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so. No, get this shit out of here. Get it out of my face. Yeah, whatever. Alright, going back to what the dicks. Anyway, so our antagonists, we've got Lucifer, demons or minions or possessive imps or whatever, possessed priest. Anyone else that you can think of? Do you want to include the 7 Deadly Sins? Which is, by the way, a really good show. You should check it out on Netflix. Not sponsored by Netflix. I just think it's a really good show.
I've heard a lot about the 7 Deadly Sins. I've never actually watched it.
I want to see that new that's, I think it's like Twin Heart Exorcist or something like that.
I'm watching
Twin
that
Star.
right now.
Is it good?
No.
Oh.
It's kind of crap. Like, it had a chance to be good, but, Nope, they decided to take everything and make it shit.
Awesome. Do you want to include 7 Deadly Sins, though? Like gluttony, lust, stuff like that?
Maybe more, I don't know, either something like that. Maybe the 4 Horsemen.
Pestilence, war, death, and...
Plague. Or,
That's pestilence.
No, what was... I know it's starvation, but I can't remember what he's called.
That's pestilence again. I don't freaking know. Do we want to have the protagonist be, like, a little bitch?
No.
Or do we want him, like, fighting these demons?
He's let's say he's happy-go-lucky guy.
Okay.
Like,
So, like, a positive outlook on things.
Yeah.
And blissfully unaware?
no, he's
What's
aware.
that?
He's aware.
Oh, but he's seeing the good in it.
Trying to stay positive about it, not letting it get to him.
Okay. Do we want to have the powers that he's, like, getting, be, like, I guess he can, like, control them, kind of? Like, he first sees them and he's like, what the hell? Like, and it just happens every so often, and then it gets gradually more, like, he's learning how to use them.
It
and
gradually
then
gets worse, too.
And then it gets worse and worse, and these visions get worse, and then he starts losing control? Or you want to have it where he
has no
gains...
control.
Oh, he has no control throughout the whole thing?
Pretty much. Like, later on,
Well, I know for the visions, but do you want him to have, like... I don't freaking know. Like what I said earlier, like, future sight, or, like... I guess...
I didn't think of that.
Strength, or...
Like, maybe he could have, like, a future sight thing where he doesn't always... Maybe he does have those visions and something, but somehow he would be able to take those visions, like, maybe he goes to the priest or something like that I told you about earlier, and he can help him, like, at first, like, control it, make it not as bad, and then maybe on he'll be able to use them for a good way somehow, as well.
Yeah, or he has, like... I don't know, like, manipulative powers, like the power to, like he finds these powers throughout the story, and then learns how to use them more and more, like, how to, like, manipulate people, like, forcibly manipulate people without them knowing it, kind of thing. Like, you just kind of, like, are like, hey, that's a nice car you have. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Only not in this time period, obviously, because they didn't have cars.
Okay, that's a nice horse. I
Yeah.
go with that.
It's a nice horse. That horse is mine now. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't think that, like I said, I didn't think much of this through because I was at work when I was on it. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that.
Okay. Well, let's stick with antagonists. Do we want any more of them?
No, I don't want to fill it up too much.
Okay. Protags.
Maybe in like each arc or in an arc or something like that, a new like main one for that arc.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Mr. Lucifer will be overarching.
Mm-hmm. So do we want to have, like, Lucifer's the big one, and then do we want to have, like, a side antagonist for this arc?
For the first arc here?
Or do we just want to have this one be, like, him, like, figuring out what's going on?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the first one would be like him just figuring it out.
Okay. Protagonists, what do we want the name to be of the main character?
I'm not very good at names. There was another character that I was thinking of because he can't do this all by his own. He'll probably go insane. So there's another, I was thinking like...
A female role?
Maybe,
or
yeah.
switch? It's a female and then a male supporting role? Doesn't matter to me. Or two males, like friends?
No, we're not going
females?
We're not going Boku no Pico on this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's go just main guy, main girl type.
Okay.
Let's do the basic one for now.
I guess I forgot to ask, where is this? Like, in the world? It could be a fictional world, too,
Yeah.
but, like, what's the setting?
I don't. When I had it in my mind, I was for some reason I had a lot of. I don't kind of like. What's a place called like Europe feeling? I don't know why.
Like hills, trees, because like there's like obvious ones where it's like Japan, where there's cherry blossom, and there's like a lot of rivers and a lot of swamp, or there's like, you know, like Africa, where it's like desert and like stuff like that, and like you're in like dunes going from oasis to oasis.
I was thinking it was kind of like hilly, kind of like like
hills,
Europe.
mountains, like New Zealand, like Switzerland, that kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like Europe area, kind of like what Full Metal Alchemist was like.
Okay. So, surroundings, Europe, like. Do we want it to be actually in Europe, so it's relatable, or do we want to have a new world so that people get to experience it while the protagonist does?
Let's just go with our own type world and just randomly name places. I'm not good at.
I've got a world. Okay, so we are gonna make it a fictional world.
Okay.
Okay, so Europe, like, setting in a fictional world, because then we can do whatever the hell we want with it. We're not on the boundaries of reality.
Yeah, I know. I always usually do fictional, so I can just come up with my own places.
So then we can say, like, oh, we went to the church underneath the giant penis monster or something, you know.
I don't think it's going to be a penis monster, sorry. This isn't that title.
It could be whatever. But, okay. So that's done. Now we gotta think of names.
Oh, God, names. Okay, so...
We'll start with the male protagonist.
We have the male protagonist, the main female protagonist, and the priest guy, and the dad. Because later on, because the dad isn't necessarily dead. So I was thinking maybe the main character likes his dad. He doesn't know what the hell he did. But later on, he meets his dad and finds out what the hell happened.
And he can be possessed too, because Lucifer's not obviously gonna, you know, be completely truthful to his word.
Actually, Lucifer is pretty truthful to his word. He's never been really that bad. He's never been a liar, if you know Lucifer's story.
Wow. He can be. I'm just saying, like, we could figure out that he's possessed and he could be the main antagonist for this arc. Or we could go the route.
Well, yeah, Dad can't be the main protagonist of an arc, but he won't be possessed by Lucifer necessarily.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, well, because, I mean, are we saying that the male main protagonist is possessed by Lucifer?
Yeah, the main male is the one he's the one with the black hand. He's the one that's seeing the visions.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Do we want to make the dad an antagonist, or do we want to just make him a supporting protagonist? So that he helps the son, or that, like, later in the story, or...
Well, first he'll be possessed in evil.
The dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
By one of Lucifer's minions. Mm-hmm. And then maybe later on he became a supporting role.
Okay, so... where do we want to meet him as possessed?
It'd be kind of like mid-story.
So in the beginning he's not?
In the beginning he's not. In the beginning he doesn't even see his dad. In the beginning he thinks his dad is dead.
Same with his mother?
Yeah.
Is his mother dead, or...?
Yeah, his mom's dead.
Okay. So the story is the dad's wife was dying, which is the mom. He makes a deal with Lucifer. He chooses his son to die, and then the mother dies anyway? Or do we want to keep her alive?
Well, she's not... Okay, let's make it... She's not necessarily dead, but she can't really do anything.
Okay. Or how about she's just, like... not, like, lost, but, like... they don't know where she went. Or, like... until the son's dead... like...
Yeah, until the son... maybe that'll work. Until the son's dead, the mom won't get better or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, I never really thought of the mom as a character in the story.
Yeah, how about the mom's in a coma?
Something like that, yeah.
Or, like asleep forever. So, not dead, but just asleep forever.
Until the son
dies. And then that'll really, like... and over time, the dad doesn't necessarily have to be possessed. He can just go crazy over this, like... why isn't he dead yet kind of thing.
Maybe something like that. Like, maybe he ends up trying to kill him to save his life, or something like that.
And then, like, the son, like, I don't know, kicks the shit out of him or something, like, just like, but, alright. So we've got the male main, the female main, the priest, the father, who else? Protagonist?
The priest, the female, the male, and the dad and Lucifer is pretty much all we have so far.
Lucifer's the protagonist?
Not Lucifer. I'm talking about... I'm listing off the characters.
Oh, okay, and then we have the minions and the possessed priest later in the story.
Which, that's your idea. I have no idea what the hell a possessed priest is.
Okay. Names. Now the fun part.
God, I suck with names.
Greg.
Greg, yeah.
Here, we'll do this.
Oof.
What do we want the names to be? Japanese-based, Nordic-based, American-based?
Whatever the hell we can think of.
Well, I'll just go to a medieval name generator.
Medieval? Yay! That'll help.
Medieval name generator. Alrighty.
What?
Well, I've got Cardinal Garnet,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Monk Galleon,
Monk Galleon.
Count Samson.
Wait, Monk Galleon?
Mm-hmm.
I could actually be the priest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Priest Galleon. Why not?
Okay. Father Galleon.
I don't care if it's spelled wrong.
Galien.
G-A-E... What was that?
Galien.
L-I-E-N.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Okay. Now we need not such a shitty name for everyone else.
Galleon's not that bad for a priest.
Let's see. Gilbert.
Yes.
Alright. Get male names. Let's see. What do we want his like nobility to be? The male antagonist and the female, actually. Do we want him to be like peasants?
Yeah,
Nobles.
They'll be normal peasants. Like it. The main character's father at one point was a noble, as you can tell, because
One point was a noble and then went shitty. And
Yeah.
now is not nearly a peasant, but like a traveling salesman.
they're like traveling.
Traveling
he's gone.
merchant?
Yeah. Everyone thinks he's dead. That's the main thing in the story. Everyone thinks there was a horrible accident between him and his mom.
So the dad's just gone.
For now, yeah.
For now. So we don't know what he is. What do we want the main antagonist or protagonist to be? The like main character.
He's just like a peasant. He was once wealthy, noble with his
Do
dad.
we want him to start off as like an apprentice to like, I don't know, like a butcher or something? A butcher or like a salesman or something?
Yeah.
Like an apprentice? Okay. So we don't want any names that are like prince or king or anything like that.
No.
Let's see. Jenkin.
Jenkins.
Let's see. Yaomindru.
Yaomindru, yes, definitely. Something Lawrence. I know, I'm getting a Lawrence feeling.
As the last name?
Yeah.
Oh, so now
So just a good first name that goes with Lawrence.
Okay. Okay. Brian.
Brian Lawrence. It fits, but it's definitely not memorable.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Okay. This is the website I always use for names. Let's see. What's a good one? Cat people?
Cat.
Nikojin names?
What the fuck are you looking up? Nico.
It's like a bunch of list of like fantasy names.
There's a site for Neko cat, for Neko people.
Mm-hmm. Nymph names, ogre names, robot names.
Bender.
Yeah, Bender. I bet that one comes up.
That's probably the number one search.
Evil names, that'll be good for when we have to like...
For Mr. Possessed Priest Boy.
Unicorn names.
Oh, Dad. Dad can be Victor Lawrence.
Victor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that could be like, you know, since he's going to be bad at one point, it could also be good as well.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell do you spell Lawrence, though? Lawrence.
Okay. There's usually, well, it depends. We can figure that out later too.
So, now we just have the two main characters. You know, the people that actually matter.
Okay.
God damn it.
Do we want the main protagonist to have a adopted family? Like kind of his dad left him at the doorstep?
Well, he's at the Priest Galleon.
Ooh.
He takes care of him.
Do we want them to have the same last name and then later figure out that his real last name is the same as Victor's?
No, he knows, he thinks his parents are dead as well.
Okay. Okay.
This main story is everyone thinks his parents died.
Okay. Gotcha. So parents are super dead. Like super dead. I just want to look at Chinese names, like what it comes up with. I just want to see. None of those.
Ching Chong Lawrence.
Pretty much. Oh god. Oh god, no. Not all these names. There's too many names. Okay. So, let's think. All the names I'm coming up with are like Japanese names.
Wow, okay, I guess you like that stuff more than me, even though I'm the one with the posters.
Yeah.
This is so entertaining, I bet.
Well, because like all the names I'm coming up with are like Hazel and stuff like that, and like.
What the? I never heard of Hazel.
It's not from an anime. It's just a Japanese name.
I never heard of it. Fujinori Lawrence.
His last name's still Lawrence, like Mitoro Lawrence.
Like he's the only. Why the fuck am I the only one with this weird name?
What the fuck? Let's go with this here. Lawrence is such a restricting last name. Because, like, you almost have to think of, like, an American name for that kind of thing. You know? I guess I'll go with American names.
And Victor worked.
But that's an American name. Anglo-Saxon names?
Anglo-Saxon. Does that really say African American names? Seriously?
Get ready.
Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Andre Foster, Erwin Brewer, Ty Z. Wheeler, Detrion Ferguson, I can't even say that one. Devaji Floyd, Yahi McCall. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm gonna go to 20th century English.
Yahee, get over here!
Yeah, get over here, Yahid.
Yahoo for Yahid!
Bert Lawrence. Sydney?
That actually doesn't sound bad as long as people just keep calling him Lawrence.
It sounds bad. If it's Bert.
Hey Lawrence, what's your first name? Bert!
Call me Lawrence.
For the love of God.
Sydney, for the female.
Yeah. She doesn't have a last name yet, but I don't. She doesn't necessarily need one.
Do you want to do S-I or S-Y? Like
S-Y.
S-Y-D-N-E-Y?
Let's go with S-Y. Why not?
E-Y.
Shut up.
It'd be Sydney.
Sydney!
Sydney.
Hey, that could be his...
Sydney Lopez. Just kidding.
That could be like her nickname, the main character. Hey, Sydney.
Mm-hmm. It could be Bernard. Blake Lawrence.
Blake Lawrence.
What about Sean?
Sean Lawrence. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels Lawrence.
God damn it, you are. Chad. That's such a, like, 2000s name, like... Ugh, Chad.
I actually had an old friend named Kyle, and he was like, call me Chad.
Call me Chad. Why? Because I'm Chad. Maggie Lawrence, that actually came up.
Pretty much.
You spelled Lawrence correctly.
Oh, cool.
Alright, so...
So, like, why the fuck do you want me to call me Chad? Because I'm Chad now.
Because I'm Chad. Gabrielle Miranda. Oh, I guess we have all the names.
Gabrielle.
We have to figure out her last name, don't we?
Maybe. It's not a necessity.
I know, but it gives us breathing room, too. Because we don't want to have any limitations that we don't need, kind of thing.
Alright. Sydney Fowler.
Sydney Tillman. Sydney Riddle. Sydney Callahan. Sydney Clark.
Sydney Callahan. Callahan sounds familiar.
That's from Tommy Boy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sydney Marsh. Sydney Phelps. Sydney Cotton. Sydney Hendricks. Sydney Morse. Sydney McGuire. Sidney Barrett. Sidney Guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, but there's this character named Barrett that I know.
Sidney Lampert. Sidney Payne. Oh god.
Oh god, no.
Sidney Payne. Sounds like an action movie. Sidney Daughtry. That's right? Yeah. Sidney Banks. Sidney Talley. Sidney McGee. Sidney Newton. Sidney Pitts. Sidney Gilmore. Sidney Stafford.
Sidney Gilmore.
Sidney Chandler. Sidney Stout.
Stout?
What about Sidney Mueller?
Oh god.
Let's see. Sidney Williamson, and her father's name will be William.
William. Perfect.
Because if your last name's Williamson, that means that somewhere along the line, one of your father's name, or one of your, like, the man in the family's name was William. That's how the name, like, son of William.
William Will Wilson.
Sidney Decker.
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Die. Sidney Hickman. Sidney Randolph. Sidney Powell. Sidney Butler. Sidney Park.
I don't know, but these American names just don't seem to be working very well for us.
Sidney Spider-Man. No.
Spider-Man?
Sidney Meadows.
Sidney Parker. You know, that actually doesn't sound so bad.
Doesn't sound horrible, but let's see. We'll go into this one. Sidney Ebgral.
Yes.
Sidney Legoff.
God, what the fuck are you looking up now?
Sidney Menguy. I think I pronounced that wrong, but it's spelled Menguy.
Menguy. I think she would probably kill herself if she was a feminist.
Sidney Jeston. Sidney LeBigot.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin.
That's it?
Like Justin, only with an E.
That's actually not too bad.
I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah, let's go Justin. Is that right?
Alright.
We can just, if that's wrong, I don't care. That's what it's going to be. Bitch.
Real quick, I gotta write down these names so I don't forget them.
Okay, so our, 10-minute review of names. Jesus Christ.
That's fine.
Sean Lawrence, Sidney Justin, Priest Gallion, Victor Lawrence. And Lucifer, bitch.
I need Sidney. Lucifer Johnson. Just kidding.
We're gonna give Lucifer a last name now.
So we've got Father Gallion, Victor Lawrence, Sean Lawrence, and Sidney Justin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I should probably write father instead of priest.
Priest!
Preacher brother!
Hello, Mr. Preacher Man. Just kidding.
Preacher man.
Okay,
so, medieval times, Europe-y area. Spring, fucked up in the head.
I'm trying to think. Oh, where are we? Are we in a city with a church? Are we in the woods with a church? Are we on a church
city,
on the hill?
Like a city, but not a gigantic main city.
Oh, just like a town?
Yeah, bigger than a town, but not as big as a main city.
Do we want it to start off with the father making the deal?
Yeah, I already actually figured this out when I had a dream last night, actually, because I had a nightmare about this story because I was thinking of those visions, and God help me.
Okay. So
it starts off kind of you can't completely see the place. It's kind of like silhouettes.
Like dark and rainy and shit like that outside?
Yeah. And he's kneeling down to Lucifer, and Lucifer says, you have to make a choice, though. You're going to give up your own life or your son's.
Okay.
And then you don't necessarily hear what the father says. And then he runs off. And then, opens a door or something, and then it jumps to real time with our main character opening a door.
Okay, so our readers, unless you are listening to this podcast, don't know what the fate of him or the child are, or even if the father's alive, because we haven't seen the father until, mid-story.
Well, they're
that
going
would
to
be
hear
an
the
awesome twist, because as soon as we see this father, that means that the kid's going to die. kind of thing. Like, we don't know up until that point who he chose.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That's awesome. Okay. That's an awesome start.
Yeah, like I said, I'm good at coming up with the stories. I just can't write them down.
Okay. Dad walking to... Where is Lucifer? Where's he meeting him?
Well, who knows? It's just, like I said, it's raining, dark, you can't see it.
Got it. Do we want him to be summoning Lucifer?
No, so Lucifer's already there. It's beginning is hit the dad.
Get there. Just like, so Lucifer's going to the grocery store to get like some milk and eggs. Like,
who knows? He could have summoned him. Like I said, I want the beginning to be the dad kneeling down, like crying or something like that, and Lucifer is telling him to make the choice.
Oh, and then we'll explain it later.
Yeah,
we'll fix it in post. Well, it'll buff out.
It might not even been Lucifer himself. It could have been one of his minions or something.
That's true. Starting scene. I'll probably call him by name. Victor on his knees. Begging or praying?
Begging. For now.
Begging to Lucifer to save his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Wife. Lucifer offers to save her, but Victor must choose between himself and his son.
I should probably write this stuff down too.
Probably. I can just send this to you in an email.
Okay.
Like everything I wrote down.
Okay. I don't even need to save any of this. Alright.
For who dies in her place?
Yeah, Lucifer.
It is raining.
Yeah, Lucifer's pretty big on that equivalent exchange.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He actually is, too. I know a lot about demons and stuff like that because, like I said, I love the Mega 10 games.
Who dies in her place? It's raining. Victor makes the decision. And runs away. The reader is not told the final decision. Do we want him to like ponder it for days, or just make the decision right then and there?
Yeah, he has to make the decision right then and there.
Okay. I think I like that a little better. We don't want to drag this out too long. And this could be like the first chapter.
Yeah.
Is like, we're describing the scene and like, describing what the father looks like, what Lucifer looks like, and like the whole like, decision like process and what's going on in his mind. We won't ever really go into Lucifer's mind, or like tell the story from his perspective. Do we want it to be in first person or third person?
I normally do third person, but this one should be first person, definitely.
Okay. Do we want... Well, this chapter will be third person.
Well, obviously.
Or do we want it to be in the perspective of the father?
This one will be third person.
Okay. Be like... Okay, yeah, third person would work out the best for this one. And maybe third person for the whole story? Maybe? I feel like first person will be kind of limiting for like other characters. Because if you're going from the first person to male protagonist, it's just kind of them speaking at the character, not like Sydney said this, Sean said, Sean yelled, Sean exclaimed. Or we could be like, I said.
I just figured the first person one would have been better for when you actually do the psychological parts.
Yeah, that's true. Because in third person, it's kind of hard to do that. You would just have to show what he, like... I mean, you could... Because, like, for, like, psychological bits, like... It could be third person, and then, like... You could be like, Sean stops. Like, this is just completely rough. Like, there's a lot more expression that could be added to this, but, like, Sean stops. Out of the corner of his eye, he sees nothing but fire. Fire all around him, and this ring of fire billows up next. Like, you could explain what he's seeing in third person, like it's reality.
Okay.
And then, like, just, like, blink it out of existence kind of thing. Like show what he's seeing as reality. And then, like, when he has these visions, is it just gonna, like, poof away? Like, not obviously, like, poof, like, and, like, POF shows up, but, like, is it just gonna blink away? Or is it, like, he blinks and it blinks away? Or is it gonna be, like...
It goes away when it feels like it.
Well, no, I know, but when it's done, is he, like, unconscious?
It's just gone. It's just gone. Like, instantly.
Oh, okay. And then, like, throughout the story, like, with his, like, future sight or whatever, he could, like, blink and it's gone, and then, like, later in the story, he can try and blink and then it doesn't go away. Like, what he's seeing as a future sight just doesn't go away because it's actually reality.
Something like that. Yeah, maybe you could start seeping into reality.
Mm-hmm. That would be interesting. Okay. So far we have just a basic. This isn't obviously any sort of draft. This is just planning. Victor on his knees begging to Lucifer to save his wife. Lucifer offers to save her, but Victor must choose between himself and his son for who dies in her place. It is raining. Victor makes the decision and runs away. The reader is not told the final decision. Period.
Yeah, it's usually how I... Whoops. I gotta hold on to stuff. I'm picky like that. Well, what I usually do when I write stories, I just write that throughout the whole entire story, little rough things like that, and then actually write it.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the first one. In third person.
I'm surprised we got this far in 40 minutes.
Do you want to come up with a title right now? A title?
Oh, I thought Black Hand was the title.
Shut up. I am not thinking right now. Black Hand or the Black Hand?
Just Black Hand.
Okay. Do we want him to actually legitimately have a black hand?
No,
or like
like
a black spot on his hand?
No, that's the name of his curse, pretty much. Like when he first gets it, like the first time he sees a vision, first he gets this like just black hand distorted vision type of thing.
Gotcha.
And a black hand pops in his eyes, like, what the hell's going on?
So it's like he's looking through like an Instagram filter.
Yeah.
My life is Instagram. What's Instagram? Okay.
That's basically the signal that the curse is actually going to take an effect. Because I don't think that the curse doesn't actually take an effect for maybe like a couple years after the deal or something.
Dark and looming through the deep forest. Victor finds... No, not that. God, this is always the hardest part, is starting this story. How do I want to start it?
Well, I figured this part was easy, considering this isn't necessarily the start. This is more like a prologue.
I know, but it's like... I always have that problem when I'm starting a chapter, when I'm starting a prologue, when I'm starting anything, which way to start it. Because, like, I could start it with a quote, with him being like, please help me, please God help me, and then, like, Lucifer being like, God can't help you here, kind of thing.
Definitely go with that right now. That is perfect.
Just start with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start with a quote. Holy shit, that's good.
Let's see. Please God help me. God, now my grammar's gonna freak out. Does the period go before or after the quotation?
Before the quotation.
Well, it's before the quotation to end the sentence in the quotation because it's the end of the quotation, but it's not the end of the sentence because I have to say Victor said or Victor exclaimed.
Oh yeah, okay. It goes that, then end it with quotations. Victor explained.
Yeah. No, not explained.
I don't know.
Please, God help me.
God,
Victor
come on.
exclaimed.
Come on, bro.
Or Victor yelled. Do we want it to be like this huge thunderstorm going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor yelled. Through the cracks of lightning. Lightning doesn't make any noise, thunder does. Okay. Yelled through
Wow, okay. You take this a lot more seriously than I do when it comes to the writing part.
Through the bellowing winds and booming thunder? Question mark?
Is it thundering? I'm not sure.
Question. Victor yelled through the billowing winds and booming thunder?
Like, what the fuck?
Are you sure? Booming thunder. God. Cannot help you hear. Boy. God cannot help you here, child.
Sure he can.
Sure, why not? God cannot help you here.
Bro,
Lucifer.
seriously, he can.
Yeah. Bro, just don't even try. Let's see. Lucifer.
Why did I think you were gonna say Lucifer?
Lucifer, yeah.
He's gonna lube it. He's gonna lube you up.
Mm-hmm. Lucifer billowed. No, I just put billowed in the last sentence. I was gonna say boomed, but I put that in the last sentence too.
Smugged. Lucifer smugged.
Smugged. Sure, it's just a rough draft. With a wicked smirk across his face. Let's see, smirk. I don't think smugged is a real word, but oh well.
Smugged is a real word, come on.
So we have please God help me. Victor yelled through the billowing winds and booming thunder. God cannot help you here. Lucifer smugged. I think that's a real word. With a wicked smirk across his face.
Lucifer smugged.
I don't think smugged is a word. Billowing winds. See, while I'm writing, it's your job to keep this entertaining.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, you never really gave me the details on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what can I do that's entertaining?
I guess talk about what you, talk about your ideas for this.
Well, like I said, the whole idea for this is for it to be psychological, crazy, get put in a mental ward after reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mostly because, I don't know this, the ReZero is just, it's too good, man. It's too good. That's where I got the idea for this stuff.
Let's see. Victor yelled through the cracks of thunder and bellowing winds. God cannot help you here. Lucifer boomed with a smirk across his face.
That's better.
Yeah.
I miss smugged, though. That was nice.
Smugged. That'll be the title, Smugged. That's not a word.
Smugged is definitely a word. That's definitely going to be the title, and I'm going to have a picture of Roman Reigns.
Smugged.
It's going to be a picture of Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Smugged. Next sentence. The dad's going to say something.
Lucifer will, after that, Lucifer will say, like, something like, now choose who dies in your wife's place.
How about this? Guy cannot help you here. Lucifer boomed with a smirk across his face. Like something like, please, my wife is dying. Because we have to say like why he's here, kind of thing. We can't just be like.
Right. I always figured this would be like a small. I guess this will be a main part. I figured it was just gonna be like a small like flashback thing, but I guess it could be a main part. Yeah. Okay.
We could make this a like prologue or a chapter, or we could just make this like, please, please, God help me, as a quote, and then a quote under it that says God cannot help you here. Just like as like a like you know when like books have that like page where it's just kind of like 2 sentences or like a couple sentences that like explain like a lot of the book kind of thing. Not really explain, but just get you kind of ramped up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or we can make this into a full-fledged prologue. It's up to you.
Let's just make it a full-fledged prologue. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, then maybe like have a debate going on in the dad's head or something. I don't know.
Please.
My
wife is dying because of the birth of his son.
Yeah, let's just make it. It's like a plague. Like I said, we're in that area.
Oh yeah, true.
She has the plague. She has the black plague. Hey, black hand, black plague.
Is there nothing you can do? Please, my wife is dying. Is there nothing you can do?
Okay, I gotta think of a thing for Lucifer here. I know what you can say, but I gotta think of a way that Lucifer would say it. Yeah, there is like there is one thing, but you may not like it, or something like that.
There is one thing, an exchange.
Yeah, like I was trying to think of a way to fit an exchange or something in there.
Victor pleaded.
That, holy shit, did that pick up on the microphone? Bruh! Seriously. Bruh.
Driving outside, you jack.
You can only drive indoors.
Mm-hmm. Victor pleaded. There is but one thing. No, there is one thing.
There is one thing.
An exchange.
One life for another.
One life for another.
That is definitely something he would say.
Ooh, that's where with the smirk across his face is gonna go.
God damn it, people are banging doors.
How could they?
That's picking up on the microphone too. And now they're coming upstairs.
Lucifer said with a smirk across his face. Do we want him to be like, what do you mean? Or just like kind of accept it?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like there's gotta be a prologue. We gotta drag it a little out.
That's true. What? What are you saying? Victor said eyes.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I have to say stuff while you're doing
You
this.
can.
Okay. I gotta think. After we get to the prologue, what's the next area?
Do we want it to be like just what's his nuts, Sean, going through his day?
Something like that, yeah. You're supposed to be working on the prologue while I'm talking about this stuff.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. Well, here. What do we have here? Please, my wife is dying. Is there nothing you can do? Victor pleaded. There is one thing. In exchange, one life for another. Lucifer said with a smirk across his face. What are you saying? Victor said with fear in his eyes. You can... No, not you can. What would I say?
You get to choose who lives and who dies.
Your wife will live.
But another will die. Someone close to you. Your wife will live, but another one close to you will die.
Your wife will live, but you have to choose who lives and who dies. And who could that be? Victor said. Or who do I have to choose by, or something like that?
Yeah, who do I have to choose?
Who do I have to choose? And then Lucifer's like, you or your son. And then we get into explain. Okay, I gotta write some of this down. Okay.
Start going. Start writing it.
What are you saying? Victor said with fear in his eyes.
Okay, now later on.
Your wife. Okay, continue.
Okay, yeah, because I can't necessarily talk while you're saying stuff, you know? Okay. Hey, later on, once we get through this stuff. You know what? Later on, and like the next one, I'm probably actually going to be playing a game in the background or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, playing a game while we're talking about this.
Well, I mean, you could always just put game footage and then, like, just have, like, just this kind of thing. Like, just a voice recording.
True.
Put it over it in editing.
No, I can't necessarily do that. I would have to record both at the same time.
Oh.
Because then I would have to either somehow rip the audio and put, like, we'd have to record this in Audacity instead. Or something like that.
Why not?
Because this can't record a game.
No, I know. Why couldn't we do that?
Because I don't know how long Audacity can record for one thing, and the audio isn't as good.
Well, what you can do is just use Sound Recorder. Like what I used when we had to split up the... Like, we would record the sound on my laptop and we did the Xbox recording.
That's too much detail.
And it uses the same mic.
Too much detail. I'll just play like a little something in the background next time.
But won't you be distracted?
No.
Okay. Your wife will live, but you have to choose who lives and who dies.
So yeah, that's something like that will happen next time. Oh, actually, I know how I can do it.
Why don't you just do this and then turn it into an MP3?
I do. I have an idea actually. How I can record both at the same time. So yeah, I'll record it pre-hand and then just how this is recording a picture right now. I'll just have it recording a video that's playing in the background. Like the video will be playing and it'll be recording that video that's playing that I already recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So literally the exact same thing.
Pretty much.
Okay. Lucifer exclaims. Yeah, exclaims. What were we going to say for Victor? Who do I have to choose?
Yeah, something like that. Who do I choose? Who do I have to choose? Something like that.
Do I choose? This can all be changed to later.
Obviously.
Just a rough draft. Wait.
Something that's going to be interesting is, yeah, I never really got this far. Like, I have no idea how the hell the main character is going to go. I don't even know how he's going to meet the main female character.
They could be, like, long friends. Or you could just meet her in town.
Something like that. I know, but setting that stuff up, man, it's hard. It's harder than you think.
I know, I'm doing it right now.
Sure you are.
Well, your wife will live, but you have to choose who lives and who dies. Who do I choose? Victor said. You have to choose between yourself. Oh.
You really do like doing this out loud, don't you?
And Yeah, because if I don't, it's like I have like 6 million other things that I could put in. Anyway.
Oh, and then you'll just like jumble it up.
Anyway, so you were talking about what we're gonna do after this prologue.
Yeah, trying to say stuff while you're working. I can't say stuff while
Christ,
you're
alright, Jesus.
I just can't say stuff while you're talking, you know? And anyway, this isn't actually the only story. I came up with this one rambling like 2 days ago of this recording. But I have like 16 other stories that I would like to do as well that I have backlogged. And it's going to be hard to press them down because whenever I think stories, I always have them like long running, kind of. It's not that easy.
Ooh, I know I'm gonna write that.
Oh, you got something?
Mm-hmm. You can either sacrifice your son for the life. I was gonna say for the life of your wife, but that rhymes, and rhymes are not appreciated in this genre. So
This is before it starts breaking out in song.
yeah,
Like Lion King.
for the life of your wife. For the life of your wife. And then like a bunch of kids
dancers
come
start
out,
coming out.
they just start doing like a huge dance routine, and it's like, okay. Or you can take your own wife. I almost spelled it L-Y-F-E.
That's how you spell life, isn't it?
What?
What are you trying to spell?
Life.
Oh, okay.
Like L-I-F-E?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not O-Y-F-E.
Oif.
Wife.
He's now Australian. You can save your wife.
Take your own life. Exchange for your beloved.
Yeah, fuck it. Next time we're playing this, I'm playing a game while we're doing it. I'm not going to have it recording in the background. I'm going to play it while we're doing it.
Well, I mean, what you can do with this one is take all that this recording is and turn it into an MP3, like just convert it over.
Yeah.
And then play a game and record it, and then put this over the game.
Yeah, the next time I'll actually play the game while we're doing it. Because fuck it. I do it live.
Sacrifice your son or take your own life in exchange for your beloved. Exchange for your...
I'm gonna play Minecraft.
You're here to play Minecraft right here, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say to that bitch?
What?
What do you say to that bitch? I'm just gonna...
Play all the Minecrafts?
Oh yeah.
Is it recording?
No.
Well then.
What are you thinking about now?
How to do it where it gets into the father's head, like the inner decisions.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do in third person. Is someone changing with their window open right now? That's definitely a girl.
Nice. Nice.
Awesome. Cool.
Anyway. At least Fred's up with a laugh.
Then Victor... I don't know, Victor started sweating? I don't know. Victor... Something like that. I'm just tossing out ideas. I know my ideas are stupid, but hopefully my stupid ideas will give you actual good ones. That's my plan.
We could have it where, like...
He grits his teeth?
Because right now, like, the wind is blowing and, like, there's, like, thunder cracking and stuff like that. And then, like...
Grit,
There can be this boom of lightning.
Victor grits his teeth, but nothing can be heard other than the sound of the wind, blowing wind. That's not bad.
Suddenly a burst of lightning strikes down. No.
Suddenly a tree falls on their heads.
And they die. They're super dead.
A tree falls on them and they're super dead.
Rolls
The
credits.
end.
But what we could do is like, there's like this loud noise.
Which is my chair.
Or something. Or like a boom of like thunder or
Listen,
something.
You hear that chair? Yeah.
There's a boom of thunder. I wish thunder came before lightning. That would make this thing so much easier. Because like you could be like, there's a boom of thunder. You see a word come from Victor's mouth. Like flash of lightning comes down. Lucifer's gone, and then he runs away, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how do I want to do that?
A flash of lightning blinds Victor's eyes. And when the thunder strikes, Lucifer's gone. Okay? Like
I know, but we have to have him make his decision first.
I know, but he makes his decision. But that's what happens after he makes his decision.
Okay. Well, yeah, I get that part. Suddenly loud. A roaring roar.
Well, it wasn't a roar, but that was a yawn. That's for sure.
Suddenly a.
For the record, I got 4 hours of sleep last night. Because you made me get up early, you bitch.
Well. Heard overhead while Victor makes his decision. This is definitely not a final copy. Oh well. Suddenly a thunderburst is heard overhead while Victor makes his decision. And Victor is blinded.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like
Blinded by a flash of lightning bursting in front of him or her. Don't want to discriminate on all the female victors out there.
Female victors?
Just don't even worry about it, bro. Bursting in front of
Well, if Alice Cooper's name is Alice.
You know, it's whatever.
Yeah, who knows?
It could always be like a female Bert.
Bert is now the comedy name of this channel. Bert.
Bert.
Sorry all the Berts out there.
Sorry, Bert. Your name just sucks. Anyway. Flash of lightning bursting down. As Victor regains his vision, Lucifer is nowhere. That's not even close to how you spell nowhere.
What'd you put?
Noware.
You're making Lucifer Australian.
Nowhere. That's
Oi, I'm nowhere.
Nowhere. As Victor regains his vision, Lucifer is nowhere to be seen.
God damn it, all I can think of is Joey Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler.
In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
That's actually where that's how I picked up doing yeah, actually, is from watching that. I didn't actually do it myself, I just started saying it.
Okay. So, it's nowhere to be seen. Terrified by his actions and what he just experienced. Victor runs off into the night.
Runs off into the night. You know, hearing that without the thing, it makes it sound like he's heroic. He disappears into the night.
Okay, end prologue.
Yay!
Whoa! Now we gotta, like, King James it up and make it flowery and shit like that, but... That's
I don't know if... Is King James flowery?
No, but all of his works are.
Okay.
Like, they're like... If he was trying to say, like, the desk is brown, he would say, like... The desk in which I see in front of me is a shade of brown that can only be portrayed by the wood of a mighty oak or mahogany and shit like that. And it's like, dude, just say the desk is brown. Like,
dude, just say someone took a crap on the desk.
The desk is shit color. Okay. So, do we want to continue? Do we want to flush out more details about characters and environments?
That we should probably do. Yeah, I think we the prologue's done, like a chapter or prologue a day.
I think so. And in our free time, we can always like think of new stuff and be like, "Hey, how does this sound?"
You know, when I'm at work and I'm gonna be daydreaming about this pretty much 24/7 while I'm there. Have you been playing Danganronpa recently?
What?
Have you been playing Danganronpa recently?
What's that?
Damn you. I know, it's just the hoo thing reminded me of the fucking bear.
No, I was just looking at the sound meter there, and it says...
Okay.
Anyway.
That's what you were doing.
Okay.
Well,
so.
character personalities and flesh out something we should do. Right now.
True. Victor, we don't really need to flesh out his right now.
Yeah, he's unimportant until like halfway through.
Sean
Connery will be
not Sean Connery, Sean Lawrence. Do we want to stick with Sean?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
Well, like I said, Sean Connery is going to be... I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to keep calling him Sean Connery. He will be... his character will be happy and go lucky. Of course, try to keep... Even though this shit is happening to him, he will try and stay positive through it out.
Have you seen Demon King Daimao?
Nope.
Oh. I was gonna say we could have him kind of be like the main character in that, where like he's happy and go lucky, and then like once he like gets possessed and like has that shit start happening to him, he's still like happy go lucky, but he's like, let's get serious, like we need to deal with this now, and then he's happy go lucky afterwards as well.
Yeah, it's like over the top layer. That's his top layer. But obviously, there's a little bit of despair going on in him, and he wants to get this shit done as well. So that's it, basically. Of course, there's gonna be times when he breaks down. Obviously, anyone in the fucking planet would.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I pictured him.
So let's see. Sean Lawrence. What the fuck?
Did you start writing Sean Connery?
No, it's just like there was like 6 W's and like a couple other letters that I didn't even press, but oh well. Sean Lawrence, persona.
God damn it, Persona 5, please.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
We got the Japan release date. Where's ours?
It'll come out when Half-Life 3 comes out.
Well, actually, there's a Japan release date. That's September.
It'll never come out here. Ever. Ever. You'll have to play it in Japanese.
Well, it'll come out here, but it'll never come out in Europe, I think is what you actually mean.
I was just joking. It'll come out here.
Well, obviously it's going to come out here, but Europe will never see it.
Europe never sees any of the good games.
Yeah, they always come out 6 years after their release.
Um,
Sorry, Europe. Holy shit, that's where this story's taking place. This story isn't going to come out. The story is in Europe, but isn't going to actually be released in Europe for 5 years.
So Sean's persona is, like, good-hearted, happy, optimistic, rug muncher.
Rug muncher. He's just a rug muncher. That's his personality. He's a rug muncher.
Do we want to make him awkward too?
No, he's not awkward. What do you mean by awkward?
Not awkward in the sense of just like, I mean like socially awkward.
No. Like I've always pictured as just everybody likes him. He's a good guy and stuff like that. This shit happens, and obviously he's still trying to keep it, but he can't. I don't know.
I know, but there's no like contrast or pull there. It just is like he's the man, and everyone loves him. And then this happens, but everyone still loves him. Like, there has to be that kind of pull. Like, this shit happens, and it, like, makes a strain.
Yeah, like, he can't... How about he can't necessarily tell other people what's going on? Or something like that. He doesn't
and then
want
people
to.
start thinking he's, like, crazy or
something.
something?
Yeah, so that's the contrast right there. It's going on, but he can't necessarily say it to anyone.
So, he's not socially awkward. He's socially accepted. But since this shit's happening and nobody else can understand it and he can't really explain it, then people start thinking he's crazy or he's losing it.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe a lot on, like, even later on after in a different arc or something, he like people, I don't know, like actual like priests or something try and like kill him because they think he's possessed and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of what I was going with like the possessed priest situation.
Oh, okay.
So, alright, so Sydney's persona.
Panty shots, just panty shots everywhere.
Fan service. Just kidding.
I never really did think of it. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, like she wants to leave the town or something like that.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want it to be a female role where it's like, you know, almost every female role in most animes where it's just kind of like, help me, man role.
Oh, I know, like, that's not... She's not awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She's not awesome, okay? I wasn't going for that either.
I don't want it to be like, yeah, women are the best, men suck ass. Kill them all! Like,
you're the main
feminist,
protagonist. I should be.
Yeah.
If she was like that, we would have given her the last name of Man Guy.
Mm-hmm. Man Guy. City Man Guy. It's like... We portray her as a female, but she's got like a burly mustache and like more like chest hair than the like blacksmith. Like, I guess eager to leave town.
Something like that, yeah. Like she's like a tomboy kind of. I don't know, like she isn't afraid to break too many rules as long as they aren't like the big rules. You know what I'm saying?
A wicked sick mullet. Just kidding. So like chaotic good then?
Yeah, like definitely. That's what I was thinking. Chaotic good, kind
of. Willing to break the rules if it helps her or others.
Yeah, as long as it isn't like a big rule, like killing or like breaking into someone's house, stealing shit.
Let's see. Do we want her to be like a like skeptic on religion, so that she doesn't really like get what's going on with the male protagonist? So she's kind of like,
man, who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Religion is something I never really think about in these things. But I guess that's something I should have definitely applied here.
This is forced because it's about demons and priests and stuff.
Very
like that.
True. Yeah.
So we don't have to make her a skeptic on religion. We can just make her a skeptic on what the situation is.
She just gives no fucks.
Like not necessarily. She's kind of on the same side as the town, like thinking he's kind of crazy, but also believing him at the same time.
Yeah, like she jumps back and forth or something. They're saying this. I want an explanation.
Yo,
word to your mama.
Yo-yoing on belief in Sean. Sean's condition. Affliction. Anything else about her? Rockin' boobs.
Rockin'. Short
Just
skirts.
a huge penis. What do we want them to look like?
Yeah, it's something we should also probably think about.
Okay, let's get the personas out of the way first. So, she's good. Father...
My persona is an echo.
I am a furry deep down. God, have you ever seen those cringe compilations of like the furry videos and stuff like that, and like people wearing like furry costumes? And it's like,
I saw
whatever you want to do, but
I saw Rise Against music video for Savior.
Did that have furries in it?
They were dressed up as Have you ever seen the music video for that?
I guess
one?
I've never seen that music video. No. I had so much respect for them. Anyway, Father Galian, not Galian, Galleon.
Galliant. Father Galliant.
I just said Galian because that's how it's spelled. But what do we want his persona to be? Strict but forgiving.
Yeah, he's a priest. What more explanation do you need other than he's a priest?
So righteous.
Touches small children.
Mm-hmm. That's a must-have.
Worships
Strict,
Michael Jackson.
But strict, but loving and forgiving.
He'll send Sean to his room, but he will still give him supper.
He'll send Sean Connery to his room without champagne.
No, not the champagne.
Yeah.
I can only blame myself.
So we've got righteous and strict but loving and forgiving. And
Should he believe? Here's the question: should he be on Sean's side or not?
should Sean come to him with this?
That's another good thing.
Well, what I think it should be is like he comes to him with this once other priests start figuring out that this is happening and they're starting to kill him or exorcise him.
Yeah, how about he's questioning what's going on because obviously he's noticing something's going on. He keeps trying to talk to him. Sean's like, "Hey, it's nothing. My hormones are out of whack right now."
Sean.
Oh, their ages. That's something else we should think of.
Yeah, that's true. Questioning Sean's affliction later in the story on Sean's side against.
I just had an image of when he actually does go to him. Like, the priest just the power of Christ compels you, bumps him on the head with the Bible.
Yeah.
You are now cleared.
Against possession priests. Okay. Ages. Sean.
I don't know.
20?
20? Yeah, I don't know.
18 to 20-ish?
Something like that.
Yeah. Let's stick with no.
Don't want him to make him too old because,
Yeah, we don't want him to be 26 or something like that. Because then he's, kind of a grown adult. Not needing, the priest or anything, or, his father, or, to find... He's not, as curious about this shit. How about we say, How about we say 18?
Yeah, put him right at that border.
Yeah. What the hell?
And Miss Waifu, 19?
I was gonna say 20.
Yeah, alright. Sydney Waifu, that's her name.
Yeah. Sydney Waifu Chan. Sydney, 20. Galleon.
34.
We don't want to make him an older guy?
Nah, no, I never
Make
really...
him super ripped, jacked as all hell. So 34.
Yeah, he's not super, super old.
Okay.
Like a younger priest dude.
Okay. What do they look like?
Yeah, now comes the fun part. Tracksuit. Main character's gotta have a tracksuit.
In the Dark Ages. I mean, up to you. Appearance. Super anime hair. Like...
Fucking Goku Super Saiyan level 5.
Like Adele from Disgaea 2. Like...
Good God.
Like fucking, like... Never mind. Okay. Sean's appearance. Like fucking Natsu from Fairy Tail hair. Like, super anime.
It's gotta be spiky as fuck. He's gotta be related to a porcupine.
Mm-hmm. Like, every once in a while we just accidentally mix his name up and, like, call him Naruto. Sean's appearance.
I actually kind of did that with one story. It's called Three Gates. I was writing it. His character's name was Seth, but he reminded me so much of Virgil from Devil May Cry. I was subconsciously writing down Virgil. And I was rereading. I was like, what the fuck?
Let's see. Sean's appearance.
Like Will Turner from fucking the Black Pearl.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Oh, gotcha. Duh. Oh, Will Turner from any of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
The first
Except
one.
for the fourth one.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe the first one? I don't know.
Well, I guess he looks different in all of them.
We don't want to make him like super, super Dark Ages feeling, do we?
No. Because he's a protagonist, he has to stick out. Have you ever seen an anime?
Tracksuit!
Yeah. He has to be wearing, like... he has to be shredded down the front like an 8-pack and, like, be wearing, like, a vest that has, like, super armor spikes coming out of the shoulders and stuff.
The Road Warriors!
It's all red or something.
He's the fucking Road Warriors!
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the Road Warriors?
I don't think so, no.
I'm gonna Google that shit for you.
Oh, great.
If I could spell and not double click everything.
What is it from?
WWE. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh no! 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 That should have been the picture that you put up. For this
Fuck it,
podcast.
Can switch to it right now, actually. Give me a minute.
Oh man. Just get it right in there. Oh yeah! Got one of them.
Got one of them in there.
Oh man.
Fuck it, that's staying on there for now.
You get to look at that man's face. Oh. Anyway, so Sean's appearance. Brown hair?
Dude, it's gotta be blue.
Seriously though, we don't want to make him too anime because this isn't like a
Yeah, this is definitely not like one of those.
Yeah, this
is
like
this is
an
an
anime
adult.
manga.
Yeah, this is definitely like more of an adult one.
Mm-hmm. When you said Will Turner, I thought you meant like Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents. I'm like, why would we want to make it look like that? But here.
Let's at least give him the teeth.
Let's see.
Something.
Brown-haired adventurers.
Oh, we gotta describe his clothes because everyone always wears the same clothes for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And these type of things.
That's true. Do you want to just have like light leather armor on, or like, how do you want to make him look?
Yeah, why not? Something like that.
Yeah.
But why the fuck would he wear leather armor though in town?
Well, not necessarily leather armor, but like
something like spandexy leathery. Oh yeah.
No, this isn't like a strip club. Brown hair, commoner's clothes. That's not how you spell clothes.
Sure it is.
Commoner's clothes. And what else? Did they have those shoulder pads on when they were wrestling?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, this could kill somebody.
It would have been hilarious, though.
Yeah. Get one of those in the frickin' eye and you're just dead.
Yeah, I want to, it's just leather commoner clothes type thing.
Like the, tan shirt that had, the, V.
Yeah.
And then, baggy, brown or blue pants kind of thing.
With the brown leather thing on top of that.
Yeah, the common, medieval looking clothes.
Sure, why not? That sounds good.
Nothing too, boom, this is
I'm
an anime.
fucking man.
Yeah, I am the male protagonist.
I'm waiting for a show where he has a shirt on that literally says I'm the main protagonist.
I'm the main protagonist. Do we want to make him what do we want his build to be? Shredded? Just slender?
Somewhat slender, but there's some muscle there.
Slender. So he'll have skinny muscle kind of thing.
Yeah, like I said, he's an apprentice butcher, man. He's got to have something from that.
That's true. Oh, we have to think of their professions too, what they do, at the beginning of what their backstory, not their backstory, but what they're doing at the time being.
Well, yeah, he's a apprentice butcher. Priest dude is doing priesty things.
Mm-hmm. And what is she doing?
She
just kind of a rebel.
Yeah, I was just thinking something like that. I don't know. I was thinking that's what her character would be for some reason.
Muscular. Sydney's appearance. Do we want to make her a knight?
Dude.
She can't be a knight. She's a woman, actually.
Unfortunately, in these time periods, unfortunately, she's no Jeanne d'Arc.
Yeah.
Fucking love that story.
Sydney's appearance.
Dude, short skirts, thigh highs.
Yeah. Some fishnets, literally a prost. Sydney's appearance. Kind of like a common dress.
Nah, she shouldn't have a common dress. Red hair, though. I was picturing her with red hair, though.
Red hair and pale.
Kind of
ginger.
Not super ginger, oh god, the sun.
But not super red hair, freaking.
Yeah, not
like Urza from Fairy Tail.
Paramore red hair.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
it's faded red, something like that.
So a red brown or red blonde.
Something like that, yeah. Red brown.
Reddish brown hair. Huge boobs. Huge feet. Size 16.
Look at the size of those elbows.
Look at that ankle! What do you want to have her wearing?
She shouldn't have a common dress, but she can't be necessarily knighty.
Do we want her to be a nobility that's sick of it? Kind of thing?
I didn't think of that. Sure.
Sick of the noble life and wants to get out of town, that's the reason why?
Yeah.
Okay. Noble.
Good God, that picture.
The only thing about like noble dresses is that like the dresses, they had the big square on the top to show breast, to show like their like their compatibility to be mothers with their breasts and their birthing hips. So
I am a woman.
Yeah.
Stare at my boobs.
Well, like back then, like breasts weren't attractive to men. Like it was just skin showing that was attractive.
Those sons of bitches.
So
they
like,
don't understand the opie.
Well, because like if you had like your wrist showing or like your ankle, like that was the reason why like a lot of their dances back then had like a lot of like wrist movement and like ankle movement and stuff like that. So if it was just skin, that like gives them like a peek at like what it could be.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, my internet crashed. Fucking awesome.
Sweet.
It's not gonna affect us though.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm on Word, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But any hoozle. Noble attire.
Like, she doesn't wear the noble attire when she's out. That's for one thing, obviously. She wears like fucking normal pants and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know she's noble. Yet.
Commoners, clothes.
I think that's about it.
Size, C's.
What, size C's? Boobs? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not bad. I'll accept those.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fuck aliens.
I was literally, when you thinking of Twin Star Exorcist, that's exactly what I was thinking, by the way. The priest from Twin Star Exorcist is like...
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I would show you, but my fucking internet died. Well, yeah. Let's see, hopefully it's good. I'm connecting. Say shit. Talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get down and dirty for this.
Commoners clothes. Yes. Let's see. So Galleon, not Galleon. Galleon.
He's...
Galleon.
God damn it, I can't see what it is. I'm gonna have to...
Nathan is getting down and dirty with the jams.
Come on, jam that right there. Oh, God.
I don't know if you can hear him, but...
Oh, they can definitely hear that. Oh, yeah.
Anywho.
Okay, my internet's back. Now I gotta Google this and show you the priest from Twin Star Exorcist.
Okay. We can put that as the picture too.
Sure, why not?
Show
Hopefully I get a good one. I can't. That is.
What the hell? Put that as the picture real quick. Just real quick.
What the
Just
fuck
so
is
you
that?
guys know what the hell we're talking about here.
I gotta get to that folder. There you are. Oh
my.
my god. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Oh yeah, that's definitely the picture. It's fucking pure white. Hang on.
Oh no, you have to like...
There we go.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I typed in Priest Twin Star and that's the first thing that came up.
Okay. Okay.
God damn it.
It's alright. It's just anime.
The priest dude, I think he's a priest. God damn it. It's not coming up.
Okay. We'll just leave that picture there for a while. That great picture.
What the fuck is that? He's the head exorcist, I know that. So, hopefully I get something from that. God damn it, I'm not getting anything for it.
Well, just trust us on it. Anyway, so what is he gonna look like? Just like the usual.
No, he has like a white outfit.
A white outfit?
Yeah, it's white outfit with like bright blue trim.
Well, we can't make it look exactly like the guy.
Well, I know, but that's why I'm trying to show you something so you can have a reference to it. But god damn, it's not coming up. So, yeah. Can't find him. God damn it, that fucking picture.
Okay. So, let's see. Kind of a medium build.
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall. He has glasses.
Tall, glasses. Not tall glasses.
He has tall glasses.
Glasses. Medium build. White robes.
Did you say white boobs?
Robes.
Okay.
Robes.
I'm obsessed with boobs right now.
Yeah, I guess. White robes. Super rockin' tits.
On a
what
dude.
Is this picture?
I don't know what the fuck
There's
that
so many
is.
things happening that I have questions about. Like, why does she look like she's 26?
26, holding a white teddy bear.
With that on her chest.
With that, like, more makeup than the factory that produced it.
Uh-huh. What the hell? Anyway, okay. So that's their appearance.
Oh, okay. If I look up the description of this, it says Japan for one. That's the first word.
Yeah.
That explains that. Japan _IA _ little twin stars knit sweater.
What the hell? Okay, so we have their personality, and their ages, and their appearance.
That's
Anything
about
else?
it. That's about it for now, unless you want to actually start going into chapters.
Well, I think we should fledge out this prologue first, but we don't have to do that now.
Well,
Because we're obviously not going to leave it like that.
it's been nearly 2 hours, so it's up to you.
Do you want to just storyboard chapter 1? Like, what happens?
Yeah, just storyboard it and then
Yeah.
slash it out. First thing that happens.
Here, just a second.
Okay. Should I change the picture? Or
No,
just-
it'll be fine.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, change it to what we had before, the black hand one.
Change it back.
So,
Makes me wonder if I should. Oh, Jesus Christ.
storyboard.
Makes me wonder if I should play games or stuff, or should I just constantly just go through random pictures.
We could do that.
Yeah, I'll just get a backlog
Yeah.
of pictures of the weirdest things possible.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so chapter 1 storyboard. So what do we have happening?
Well, I think it should be the first bit of it is just his normal stuff, and then later on, like I said, the distorted Instagram picture of the black hand in his face.
So do we want him to meet the female character first before the distortion?
Shouldn't necessarily meet her, but more like sees her.
Okay.
I feel like he should probably have a random bro friend.
And do you Junpei?
Yes, Junpei, definitely.
Just make him Toro from Persona 3.
Junpei, yeah, just Junpei, Yosuke, just throw them in there.
So do we want this to be first person then?
You're the one that's gonna probably end up be writing most of it,
Yeah.
so it's up to you.
I definitely write better in first person, so that would be easier. And it would be a lot easier to fledge things out.
Yeah, and
So, I
that's
guess
what I'm
we-
saying with the psychological parts. That would probably work best, but that's what I said at the very beginning.
I know, I just don't like switching between the two, you know? Like switching where the prologue's third person, chapter 1's first person.
Well, that's the
It's just
prologue. That's not necessarily story. That's just like a flashback at the very beginning.
Do we want it to be past tense or current tense? Like said or says?
Jesus Christ, there's a lot more details when it comes to this. When I wrote my own story, I didn't even think of any of that.
Oh yeah, that's something you got to think about for it to because you can't use both, because unless you're thinking of he said this a while ago as you're talking to somebody now, and Junpei says which is happening right now.
Let's do with what's happening right now, I guess.
Okay, I'll just have to remember that. So, Sean goes through his day with. Is this friend supporting male guy gonna be main dude?
What the? Is that copyright? I have no
Oh, yeah.
idea. Okay, how you
Whoa,
doing?
whoa,
Blah
whoa,
blah
whoa,
blah.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah, yeah, the ringtones.
Yeah, jeez.
Good old copyright. Mike's checking his goddamn phone right
I
now.
gotta turn off the call volume. Okay, there we go.
You're playing Candy Crush, and don't lie.
No, that was from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Which, by the way, best story I've ever read in my life. I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Sean goes through his day with. What I was gonna ask, is this guy gonna be a main character? Or just
He's going to be there for the beginning part,
So we should probably make a character for him too.
kind of yeah. He's not. Don't have to flesh him out. I think
Chad.
just fucking Chad.
God damn it, Chad.
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable.
Something Gable. I guess that would work.
I don't want Chad though.
He doesn't have. I'm pretty sure Chad.
Such a douchebag name.
I'm pretty sure Chad Gable is an actual person too.
Oh.
Junpei Gable. Yeah, Chad Gable. Like, God damn it, he's a wrestler. I knew someone in the world had that name.
Let's see. Let's get some of them 20th century names. 20th century names going.
Yosuke Gable.
Sasuke. Oscar Livingston. Jaden Forbes.
Jaden Gable. There we go.
Jaden Gable? Okay.
Just make in his description is he's a peasant. Like he's important right now, but that's the only time he's going to be important.
Jaden Gable, supporting male, friend of Sean, peasant worker. Okay.
Okay, here's importance of Jaden Gable. He's right now friend, stuff starts happening, tries to play it off, but then later on, let's say, when the town turns on him, because that should happen kind of early, his friend is also turned on him too. Like he's with the town immediately, pretty much.
Okay. So what we're doing right now is Sean goes through his day with Jaden.
Yeah. They at one point they see Sydney or something like that doing Sydney things.
Sean sees Sydney and thinks she is smoking. Just kidding. Thinks.
Nice.
And I guess just keeps her in mind. My laptop just died. Well, that's the end of the podcast for today. Just kidding. Well, it can be. We should really figure out this prologue, because that's going to irk me. It doesn't have to be too long, though.
I thought we pretty much had the prologue down, though.
I know, but we have to, flower it up kind of thing.
Okay,
Because it's only, 6 sentences, so... I mean, we're not going to do it now. We'll have it ready for next time.
Okay, and then we'll just read it off then or something. While I'm either fluctuating through pictures or playing a game. This is the first time we did this. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing.
So, I think it went well. I think it went well so far. Well, next time in the best gamer guys. It's still that channel, so.
Best storyboarders.
Next time in the best dudes. Next time in the best googly gams. Anyway, next time in this gamer guys.
When the fuck are you gonna upload something?
Oh, actually, yeah, I should talk about that right now. Right now, I have all the episodes of Mountain Blade, Sophie's Curse, and I'm working on... What other games did we play? A couple of, Game Freak, or...
Game Jolt ones.
Game Jolt games.
That glorious two-parter.
Which one? Oh, yeah, that one's gonna take me frickin' forever. I gotta get through, the waifu one.
God damn, the waifu one.
That was a 3-parter, I think.
Yeah, it was that was 3 parts.
Yeah, I gotta get through a couple visual novels to get to that delicious game. So, anyway, until then, I will probably edit either tonight or tomorrow, actually.
You were supposed to edit yesterday.
I did edit.
Okay.
You whore.
Just make sure.
You whore.
Told me you were going to.
Well, since I should talk about that too. Ever since I switched recording software and I'm now uploading in, I think 720 or 1080p, it takes a little longer to render, just a tad bit, because before it just took the amount of time that the video was, because it just went through the video. Now it goes to the video at a quarter speed to render the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I've been uploading in 720 since the beginning. I know how it feels.
So, I mean, that won't really stop me from uploading. It's kind of a pain because it limits what I can edit. But I will be uploading here soon. So, get ready for that. And next time on the Best Gamer Guys, more Jimmy Jams.
I love me my Jimmy Jams.
See you guys next time.